If you're a heating air machine technician or even a salesperson, what are some tips you need to know about your tablet or your display mechanism, and why does it matter? This is a super important question. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. Do I have a story for you? So I got to tell you about a ride-along that I recently went on, and I'm like, I am shooting a video about this. So I go on a ride-along with a technician, and we start talking, and we go through everything he's going to do for the day. We get everything situated, and we run the first call. And we sit down, and we go to have a conversation with the homeowner. And let's just say that, like, this is his tablet. He had an iPad. And on the cover of his iPad, he had like a bikini model. he had what you would probably put on your tablet if you were a single dude not presenting to a homeowner. So I said, I will shoot a video about this. So I want to give you a couple of tips and strategies that'll really help you out when giving presentations to clients. And some of them may seem pretty basic, and some of them are done by example. So first and foremost, clean up your tablet. So they make these alcohol wipes, or you could buy a bottle of alcohol, and you should clean your tablet every day, right? Because nobody wants to touch a dirty tablet. And it also signifies that you are clean about the things that you do. So you can get some wipes, you can get some scrubs, but at the end of the day, you want your tablet to look like it's a tool that you take care of, because eventually somebody has to use their fingers. Somebody has to touch it and put their hands. They have to do some things like, I don't want to touch this thing, okay? Next up, number 2, whatever image that you have on your splash screen, make it business professional. It could be a picture of your family. It could be a picture of your cat or of your dog. I'm not married and I don't have kids, but I do have an African gray. And if I was out in the field as a technician right now, I'd have a picture of me with my bird. She's about like this tall on my shoulder. She's like from here to here. I have a picture with me and my bird on my shoulder because it's a conversational topic, right? You know, not everybody has an African gray. Not everybody has a bird. You know, if you got a family and you got some kids, you know, and you're like, hey, here's a picture of my family, it gives the appearance that you got stuff going on in your life. Now, I wouldn't point it out. I wouldn't be like, hey, look, here's my family. You should see all this. I'd let the people go, hey, that's a cute family you got there. Or, you know, you got a cute kid. Whatever the situation is, I wouldn't point out, hey, I got a bird. Like a lot of times on my personal computer, my background is a picture of Holly Eva. I've got a picture of Holly Eva, and Hawaii is always a good conversational topic. So like I live in California, so take for granted, like I'm just, Yosemite is like 3 hours from here. So I can go get a really good picture of Half Dome. Okay. I could go to Bodega Bay or San Francisco, get a really good picture of the Golden Gate Bridge or the ocean. I could go to Monterey and get a really good picture of Monterey Bay. Pick a place near you or a place that you like to go, and it's a conversational piece. So with your tech, you need to know that there's ups and downs, and this is why you should join HVACTechSecrets.com. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not the YouTube channel. Next up, number 3. Number 3, you should take pictures of work that you've done and divide them up into folders. It could be video. If I was a tech right now, I would shoot video on every call that I went to, because inevitably something's going to come up with something that you're going to do, and you're going to have to explain it anyway. So like, you know, you find an exploded capacitor. Take a video of exploded capacitor, show what it looks like. Say, hey, look, you know, here's a date stamp. Today is July 1st, 2022, July 15th, 2023, August 4th, 2024. And what we're looking at is an exploded capacitor. I wanted to grab you some video because this may have happened, and this may happen to you, or this may happen if you decide not to fix this part, right? Your ability to just shoot some quick video and then drop it into a folder really does matter. Number 4, I would stay away from the adult sites on your company tablet. If you partake in the adult sites, all right, but I wouldn't do it on your business phone or your tablet, because I have seen this probably 9 years ago. I was riding with a technician. At the worst home to do this, he opens his phone and biology, let's just say biology is going on. And he completely lost the deal. So 1, clean your tablet. 2, put a picture on your splash display. 3, use some sort of folders of information, take pictures, take video. And like the duality of number 4 on this is, you know, when you take those pictures, you take those videos, you could take a permanent marker or a Post-it note and say, like, here's the date and the time and the job name, because at some point you will get accused of somebody saying, you tried to pass it off as my house, right? So if I were to show that video, I'd say, hey, this isn't my house. Now, last, number 5 on this list, I would carry a portable battery or a portable charger or just a cell phone charger with you, and buy some extra cables. Extra cables are cheap. Extra car chargers are cheap. What sucks is when you go to a call and you can't do your call because your tablet or your cell phone isn't taken care of. And like bonus number 5.5, if you got to go out and spend your own money, I would buy the most basic Android-based tablet that they make. I'd probably find like a 9 or a 10-inch Samsung with 32 gigs of memory. And you're like, Scott, why wouldn't I buy an expensive one? Because memory's cheap. Memory's cheap. You can buy a 1 terabyte card as of today, micro SD card, for about 70 or 80 bucks. And a terabyte will last you about 2 years. And why a cheap tablet? Because at some point you're going to drop it, even if you put an OtterBox around it, even if you got a really nice case around it, you're going to drop it and break it. It's a tool, right? But grab a tablet, put a really cool picture on front, you know, make sure that it's of you and your family, make sure this thing's clean, create some folders, date and timestamp everything, and get like a cheap tablet. You're going to be okay. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here, just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, share this video with a friend. Or 3, if it's social media, hit follow. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.